Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into a really cool fairy tale called The Princess and the Moonflower's Glow. And what makes this one so interesting is that the magic isn't some spell from a wand, it's something way more personal. So let me ask you something. What if an entire kingdom's dreams, their actual dreams at night, all depended on one person's hair? Sounds kind of wild, right? Well, that's the exact premise, the core idea of the story we're getting into. All right, so let's set the scene. We're in a place called the Kingdom of Gentle Midnight, and it's pretty much what it sounds like. Super peaceful, super tranquil. This is where we meet our hero, Princess Celine, and her most incredible feature? Her hair. It's this shimmering silver that looks just like fresh snow in the moonlight. Now, this kingdom's whole vibe, its peace, is all held together by this really delicate magical system. It's actually a nightly ritual. See, Princess Celine goes out to her garden of moonflowers and sings to them. This song makes the flowers release this, soothing silver dust. Then, a tiny little crystal moth comes along, picks up the dust, and spreads it all over the kingdom. And because of that, everyone has calm, amazing dreams. It's this perfect little magical cycle. And every hero needs a best friend, right? For Celine, it's this young artist, a guy named Zephyr. He totally adores her, he's always sketching her and the night sky. He even said to her once, "Your hair is the lamp that lights our dreams." I mean, what a line. It just perfectly sums up how important she is to everyone and how close the two of them are. But of course, perfect peace never lasts, does it? It's always so fragile. And that's when our villain shows up. A shadow-cloaked night hag literally descends from the sky. She thinks the kingdom's tranquility is just sickening. Yeah, she loves nightmares, she thrives on gloom, and she sees this super peaceful place as the perfect playground to create some chaos. And this hag, she doesn't waste any time at all. In a flash, she casts a curse, and Celine's beautiful silver hair turns to pitch black ink. Just like that. So that night, when she does her ritual, there's no soothing silver dust. Instead, it's this dark, hazy, awful cloud. And for the very first time, the entire kingdom is just plagued by terrifying nightmares. So you can imagine the next morning. Everyone is terrified. They're exhausted. Celine is just desperate to help her people. She goes to her little friend, the crystal moth, and basically just pleads with it, asking, "How can I fix this? How can I make my hair glow silver again?" The moth gives her this kind of cryptic clue. It says, "Let the moonlight kiss the petals and the water to white." But Celine gets it. She realizes she needs to make a lunar bath. So she grabs a silver basin, fills it with water, puts it right under the moonlight, and then adds a handful of moonflower petals. Then she dips her dark hair into this glowing water. And would you believe it? It works. The second Celine lifts her hair out of the water, it's back to that brilliant, beautiful silver. That night, her ritual works again, the soothing dust is back, and the kingdom finally gets to sleep in peace. But the night hag was watching the whole time, and she is furious that her curse was broken so easily. She vows she's coming back, and this time with a magic so devastating, she's sure it'll be permanent. So the hag comes back, and she unleashes everything she's got. Celine's hair turns black again, but it's worse this time. The hag, with this vicious snarl, withers every single moonflower in the entire country. She doesn't just curse Celine, she destroys the cure itself. No more petals means no more lunar bath. All hope is just gone. And this is Celine's lowest point. Pure despair. She has her attendants search everywhere for just one petal, but they come back with nothing. She turns to the little moth, totally defeated, and just whispers these heartbreaking words. "There are no flowers left." But right then, just as she's about to give up all hope, someone appears. It's Zephyr, her loyal friend. He sees her crying, and he holds out this small, worn-out velvet box. And when he opens it, there it is, the one thing that can save them, a single, glowing moonflower petal. And as he gives it to her, Zephyr explains where it came from. It's the very first moonflower she ever gave him way back when they were kids. He says, "I kept this, Celine, a piece of your magic preserved by my loyalty." It turns out his love and his devotion, that's what kept the magic in this one petal alive all this time. So Zephyr places that one single petal into the basin. And when Celine dips her hair in this time, wow, the effect is explosive. The curse doesn't just break, it shatters into a million pieces. Her hair comes back, more glorious and silver than ever. And this time, it's permanent. And that was the big revelation, right?
This simple, powerful magic of loyalty, something that started in a childhood friendship, it was way stronger than the hag's darkest curse. The night hag knew she was beaten for good, so she just fled and never came back. And just like that, the kingdom was back to its peaceful, dreaming self. But this time, it was forever. The land was safe, and so, of course, Princess Celine and her loyal, wonderful friend Zephyr were married the very next day. They got to start their own happily ever after.
So, what does this story really leave us with? It's a simple idea, but it's so powerful. It shows that, yeah, dark magic can cause a ton of fear and chaos, but in the end, it's just no match for something pure, something that lasts, a magic that never, ever fades. True loyalty.